Good morning. Welcome to Beans and Business. Happy New Year, everybody. It is a treat to be here in 2023. And of course, since it is a new year, that means it's time to start focusing on new goals. And this time of year, I always like to take a look back into my goals for 2022 and just like see how did I do, and I don't, goals to me are not like, it is goals, this is not a to-do list, right? This is not like here's all the things that you have to do by the end of 2023 or whatever. Like, goals to me are just place markers, right? So last year I set myself up with a bunch of goals, and then this year I written down a bunch of goals as well. But first, I want to go back and look at what my goals were for 2022. And I will be very honest here. I failed in a lot of ways in 2022. It was a big disappointment for me. However, I had an exceptional year, fantastic year. So the thing to remember about when I'm looking at my goals and I got 15 goals written down and I only accomplished 4 of them, that doesn't look real good. But what goals don't take into account for is all the things that happen to you throughout the year. So when I look back at my 2022, in no way whatsoever was it a failure at all. No way. It's just that I didn't hit all my goals. So what that means is I take a lot of those goals and I just move them right into 2023. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what some of my goals are for 2023. And I hope that it inspires you to kind of set some of your own goals going forward. And again, goals, this is not a to-do list. This is not like, these are the things you have to do by the end of the year. It's more like, well, when I get to the end of the year, I would like to look back and see that I accomplished these things. And making these intentions now makes it a lot easier to do those things. Okay, so I will say right now, one of the big things for me, one of my goals for 2022 was to write 20 songs. And I only wrote 13. That is a tremendously slow year for me. And I'm a little bit embarrassed about that. Maybe I wrote more than that, but as of right now, I can only see 13 that I've written. I'm like, that doesn't seem like enough. And so my goal for 2023 is to write 20 songs. And one way that I intend on doing that is by starting a new songwriting club. More details on that later. That's on the list. That's one of my goals for 2023. Another one of my goals is to release not one, but 2 separate EPs from Nicholas James in the Bandwagon. We started working on an album, and we're kind of considering like 10 or 12 songs, and we're trying to figure out, well, how does this song fit with this song, and how does this song fit with this song? And I just finally decided they don't. They are completely separate projects, and so we are going to have 2 separate EPs, hopefully by the end of the year this year. And I also intend on playing at 6 different festivals. Shouldn't be a problem. Last year, I think I played at like 13 or 14 of them. So I intend on being busy this summer. I already have 2 confirmed, and then I have booking inquiries out for at least 6 or 8 more. So I think 6 festivals is going to be a pretty cool way to do that. I also intend on expanding my Patreon community. If you're not aware, Patreon is a modern day patron of the arts website. And it is basically like a subscription service where you can sign up for individual artists. And I have 19 people who are supporting me on Patreon right now, and I intend on really fulfilling the benefits there. Basically, if you follow me on Patreon, what you get access to is all the songs that I write that I have not released yet. As soon as I write a new song, I make a video and then I send it out to my Patreon community. And that's the only way that you can hear most of the songs that I write. But I intend on expanding the benefits and then also making something cool for the Patreon group itself. More details on that are coming in the future here as well. And then also the Songtellers, which is my singer-songwriter in the Round series. I have some plans to make some changes to that as well, to hopefully encourage more people to come out and also to hopefully get more people involved. And that is all I'm going to say for now. I have a list of about 20 or 25 goals written down for myself for this year. And again, a lot of these are not things that I plan on doing necessarily, But if I do all of them, holy crap, 2023 would be like the best year ever. So I don't know. What are your goals? What do you plan on doing this year? What are some of the things that you hope to accomplish? You can leave them in the comments here. You can send me a message. But more importantly, I think you should just write them down for yourself. I have a note right on my computer called Goals 2023. And then at the end of the year, I'll go back and I'll look and see how I did. So if you would like to get more involved in what I'm doing, let me just tell you, at the end of this month is when everything is happening for me. The Songtellers is the Songwriter in the Round series at the Midtown in Grand Rapids. We've got Jamie Dion and Monty Pride coming to the Songtellers this month. Going to be a great show. And then also I'm going to be a facilitator at the Earthwork Music Songwriters Summit for Resilience. And this will be our 6th or 7th year now, where we get together at Circle Pines in the middle of the winter and write songs together as a group. So please come on out to the Earthwork Song Summit if you can. Come on out to the Songtellers if you can. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like for me to talk about on the show, send me a message. I'm happy to help you, and I'm happy to continue to do this. Oh, one more thing about this show is I think we're going to move to YouTube this year as well. People have been saying for a long time that this show should probably be on YouTube. And so I think we'll keep the Facebook Live, but then also make it available on YouTube. And I'm still figuring out what the best way for me to do that is as well. That's it for today. My goals for 2023, definitely write more songs, play less festivals, release more material, and geez, I hope I have more fun too. I hope you do as well. Let's get some coffee sometime. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on Beans and Business.